Welcome back for a really quick visit. Today we're going to be taking a look at the anatomy and physiology unit, and within that unit we're going to be taking a look at the abdomen. And like I said, this is going to be a very short, quick trip. With the abdomen, there are four muscles we're going to look at: the transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, internal oblique, and external oblique. And along with those, there are two features, the umbilicus and the linea alba. So we're going to start with the transverse abdominis, and it's on the deepest layer. And we're just going to highlight the main keys that show you which muscle you're looking at here. And I'm drawing some lines across the transverse abdominis to show you the direction of the muscle fibers. This is the easiest way to identify this muscle compared to the others. The muscles run horizontally across the abdomen. There is a couple of openings on this muscle too that allow for the passage of the next muscle to pass through. So we're moving more superficially as we go. The next muscle is the rectus abdominis. It has connections up here on the rib cage and on the xiphoid, and on the bottom it has connections on the symphysis pubis and the pubic crest. The third muscle in that layer is the internal oblique, and you'll notice from this muscle, again, muscle fibers running across, and as we look at the last muscle, the external oblique, it covers the whole thing, and it has muscle fibers and a muscle sheath that run all the way across. If you look closely at the pages in your coloring book, you'll be able to identify these muscles a little bit better by their attachment points as much as the angle of the muscle fibers. A couple of features that we do want to look at, but before I get to those, I'd just like to explain that the attachment points for all of these muscles are primarily around the iliac crest of the pelvic girdle. They also attach on the lingual ligament, which runs down here, and on the superior side they attach primarily on the ribs and the xiphoid process of the sternum, and around the back they attach onto some of the connective tissue that is very close to the spine. Now, looking at the two features we're concerned with, the first one is the umbilicus, and the umbilicus is simply your belly button, and the second one is the linea alba, and the linea alba is a strip of connective tissue that runs right up the middle of the abdominal muscles, and it allows for a strong, solid connection of the left side to the right side. So linea alba and umbilicus. And you can take a look on page 51. The top half of that page shows you everything you need to know about the abdominal muscles. The views on the page are very clear, and they make it a little bit easier to identify the different muscles due to the location of the muscle fibers. Now, what I'm going to do with this quiz is package it together with the previous lesson, which is scapular stabilization. So when you are ready, make sure you're aware of both lessons, scapular stabilization and the abdomen, and we'll do that quiz all together. Have a good day.